Hey everybody, how's it going today? It's your boy Loomis, and we are back at it again, bro, with another YouTube video. This time, guys, it's gonna be different than anything else I've ever done. I wanted to do a self-improvement, a self-improvement guide. I've been watching a lot of these types of videos lately, and they've been really helping me out, giving me a lot of good advice. And ever since I started applying some of this advice to my life, I've noticed a huge increase in mental health and energy and overall happiness. So I wanted to do the same for you guys. Please let me know if it does help you out. If it does, please subscribe to the channel. Please drop a like on the video. Please check out all my other links as well. I do plan on making more of these types of videos, so please stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's get right into it, bro. Alright, guys. So, number one is restore your faith. Now, look, me personally, I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe He is the Son of God. I believe He died on the cross for our sins. And that has been the entire cornerstone of my entire self-improvement journey. That's why I wanted to put it at number one. I would highly recommend that you restore your faith before you work on any of these things, okay? Now, look, it's not my place to judge, so whatever you believe in, it's totally cool with me. But I believe no matter who you are, having something higher than yourself to believe in, something that's stronger than you, greater than you, more good than you, and something that's always watching your back is a huge boost to anyone's mental health. So, like I said, I would highly recommend working on this first right away. Alright, guys, let's move on to number two, and that is cut out the toxic people in your life and curb your own toxic traits. Now, I know there's, excuse me, I understand this is easier said than done, so let's be real here. No matter who you are, where you come from, anything like that, every single person on the planet, me, you, family members, friends, we all have at least one or two toxic traits about us, okay? And you need to be able to identify what they are, and you need to be able to start working on them. And the best way to do that, or for me personally, is to rely on other people. Like those situations you get into where you do something you didn't really realize bugs someone, and they come back to you saying, "Hey man, what you did yesterday or a few days ago or whatever, that honestly really bugged me. I'd appreciate it if you don't do that again." Really listen to them and stop doing it, okay? Because if you don't, you're gonna start losing friends. You're gonna start losing good friends. Now look, before you take someone's advice, make sure they're a good, trustworthy person that you can trust their word, okay? And as far as cutting out toxic people, it doesn't really matter who they are. Me personally, I had a very toxic older brother growing up, and unfortunately, I did end up having to cut him out of my life. There's been plenty of friends along my childhood, and even now, I'm only 22, that I've ended up having to cut out because they were not good for me, you know? They would constantly condescend to me, try to put me down, things like that, and that shit is not good for your mental health, bro. It's not, okay? So if you're dealing with that, do not be afraid to cut them off. If you really need to, you can silently cut them off, but in my opinion, you should tell the person exactly why you're cutting them out, okay? Alright, guys, let's move on to number three, and that would be find your true passion. Now, what I mean by passion is the thing that you want to do for the rest of your life, okay? Your career, essentially. Doesn't matter what it is. If you want to cut hair, if you want to be a therapist, if you want to be a YouTuber, per se, then go for it, man. Chase every single one of your dreams that you have ever had, even the small ones, okay? Doing that has also been a huge boost to my mental health, just like these first 2 points have been. So try to figure out what it is you really want to do. In my opinion, I believe everybody deep down inside knows what they really want to do. However, they're just afraid to pursue it. So do not be afraid to pursue your true passion, okay? Take the time to figure out what it is. Alright, guys, let's move on to number four. That would be secure yourself some good and stable work, okay? Doesn't matter what it is. Me personally, right now, I have a factory job. It's definitely not what I want to be doing the rest of my life. Excuse me, but it's good, stable work and provides all the benefits. It's good hourly pay, and having a job like that has been a huge boost to every single other part of my life. I don't have to worry about bills as much. I don't have to worry about if I get sick or get into an accident because I have all the insurance benefits that comes with having a good stable job. So I'd highly recommend this as well, okay? All right, guys, let's move on to number 5, and that would be get on NoFap ASAP. It's also called semen retention, and there's a reason it rhymes, bro, okay? NoFap ASAP. This has been one of the biggest things that has improved my energy levels, and my clarity, my peace of mind. I've been able to focus so much more, and I've been able to get so much more done ever since I've been on my NoFap journey. I'm only about 3.5, almost 4 weeks into it, and I'm already seeing great results. I've seen some videos going around on YouTube of people who have done it for months, even years. So if you're a young man like me, then get on NoFap ASAP. There's a reason it rhymes, bro, okay? All right, guys, let's move on to number 6, and that is start exercising. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, anything like that. Anyone can benefit from a little exercise, a little physical movement. So gentle stress put on the heart and lungs is good for your body. Okay, not too much though. Don't run around all day long. Listen to your body. Okay, don't push yourself too hard. So you don't need to go to the gym and lift weights for 2-3 hours a day. You can get a nice quick home workout in. Um, but yeah, if anyone can benefit from a little exercise, doing the opposite, not moving around at all whatsoever, that is not good for you, bro. There's a saying that goes, laziness begets laziness, and it's absolutely true. Do not just sit around all day, okay? All right, guys. Moving on to number 7, that is stop stressing so much and be at peace with who you are. This is one of the biggest problems I see with people nowadays, especially people my generation, the younger generation, is they are not where they want to be, and they've given up on trying to be the person who they want to be. Like they don't even try anymore. And I try to explain to some people in my life who I know like that the reason they're so depressed and stuff all the time is because they've given up. So do not give up, okay? That's actually one of my next points, so we'll talk about that real soon. But you need to stop stressing out so much. Your time will come, okay? I promise you that. Your time will come. So be happy with who you are. Be happy with what God's given you. All that stuff, bro. All right. Number 8 is increase your discipline and consistency levels and limit distractions in your life. Now, look, there's really no clear-cut way for me to explain this to you. That discipline has to come from within you, okay? You have to want to discipline yourself. And to do that, you need to refer back to my earlier point, which is find your true passion, okay? Once you have figured that out, that's when you can start disciplining yourself. You can start increasing your consistency. These two things right here, I believe, they are the foundation to a good and happy life. Discipline and consistency, okay? All right, guys. Moving on to number 9. That would be do not be afraid to take risks and do not give up. I should have wrote do not ever give up, but do not give up, okay? No matter what it is you're going after. Like I said earlier in the video, chase every single one of your dreams, no matter what it is. And don't be afraid to take risks, okay? You're not going to get anywhere in life if you're constantly worried about all the what ifs of a situation, what could go wrong, things like that. You need to not be afraid to take those risks. Do not fear criticism from other people, okay? All right. And moving on to the last point, That is help people out, be charitable, give good advice, but do not be too nice, okay? That's also another problem I see in this day and age is there's people who are way too kind-hearted and they let people take advantage of their kindness. Now, I'm not saying being kind is a bad thing, okay? Being kind is very important. But if you have someone in your life, if you have a toxic individual in your life, excuse me, who's always taking advantage of your kindness, you need to stop being nice to that person, okay? You need to show that person that you do have a backbone, and just because you are nice, that does not mean you are weak. There's a very distinct difference. All right. Be charitable. Donate old clothes. Old clothes you don't wear, run those to a donation bin, okay? Give good advice. You can do what I'm doing right now, make a nice whiteboard video. You can even just talk to a friend who you know has been struggling lately, things like that. And help people out, which is combine all three of these things, okay? All right, guys, just a quick recap. This is my general self-improvement guide. Number one, the most important thing is restore your faith. Number two is cut out the toxic people in your life, curb your own toxic traits. Number three is find your true passion. Number four is secure yourself good and stable work. Number five is get on NoFap ASAP. Number six is start exercising. Number seven, stop stressing out so much and be at peace with who you are. Number eight is increase your discipline and consistency and limit distractions in your life. Number nine is do not be afraid to take risks and do not give up. Number 10 is start helping people out. Be charitable, give good advice, but do not be too nice, okay? There's a reason it rhymes, bro. There's a reason it rhymes, okay? Alright, I really hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please drop a like, please subscribe to the channel, check out my other links as well. Once again, it's your boy Loomis. Thank you again for tuning in to another YouTube video. You can go ahead and tune out now. Peace.